With the new update to GTA Online, a lot of people are wondering, how do I make cash? What's the best way to get some cash? Because I think all of us, want the penthouse. We want to be able to get this new car. You kind of just want to get involved with this new kind of world that they've made. And today we're going to be kind of going over how I make money in GTA. And although it's not, a money glitch, I don't make a ton of money. Um, it's the best thing for me, and I think it's the best thing for people who aren't looking to do any glitches or anything. I think it's a really good way to just kind of casually play GTA and enjoy while doing it, because a lot of these things that you're doing on here that other places or other accounts are making, they aren't, in my opinion, the most fun ways. There's some where you keep doing a mission over and over, and that's just not fun. So today we're going to be looking into what's I guess my idea of it is the most fun and best way to make money in GTA. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I would say, first off, and I'm gonna go over this in different kind of categories, but the first one that we're gonna go over is if you want to buy something. So if you have money and you're willing to spend money to make money, this is kind of this is your kind of way. If you don't want this kind of way, later in the video I'm going to be talking about ways that you could do it without spending money. So if you want to see that, I would skip ahead maybe I don't know, maybe like at least 5 minutes, and I will just be talking about that as well. But for the first one, we're going to be talking about spending money. Now, the two things that I would say are the most important are the nightclub and the bunker. Either of those work really well. And first of all, we're going to talk about the bunker. So I think that, like I said, the bunker is, in my opinion, one of the best things you can buy in this game, besides doing heists, of course, and it's very, very lucrative. So one good thing that I have found is that if you upgrade the bunker all the way, and once you've upgraded all the way, you constantly keep supplies in the bunker. I'm driving there right now, so once I get there, I'll kind of show you how it is. But it could be one of the best ways to make money. Um, I would say, and I don't have a 100% good guess about how fast it is, but I would say every less than 10 minutes, it gives you $7,000. And my personal guide to what I do with bunkers is I build it up so that it's about $200,000, and then when you sell that, it's you could get some really good money. And I would recommend not to fill it up all the way. With the bunker maxed out, I believe you could do around 1 million. It's a little more than 1 million, and then you could sell it all. But I would not recommend that, because from personal experience, if you do that, I've had it where I got way over my head, and since I was doing it alone, since probably like you, you probably don't have friends on 100% of the time. And if it's unlucky and you don't have friends on to sell the supplies with, you can't do it alone. I remember I did it, and you have to go drop crates around the whole map, and I only dropped about, like, I think, like, um, 7 out of 15, and it just wasn't it was not enough. And the problem with doing it alone is that you have to go from your bunker and drop it off, and there's 3 cars for one of the ways to deliver. Obviously it's used different ways, but before the way I got and the way you may get if you do it alone, you have to drop off cars, um, and you have to drive one car, drop it off, and then put the crate in the circle that it tells you to, and go all the way back to your bunker and do the same thing 3 times. And you only have 30 minutes to do this, and it takes around 5 minutes to get there and 5 minutes to drive there. And it just takes a really long time, and you're not going to get the most out of it. But if you do what I do and you make up to $200,000 and then sell it, you could usually do it and make enough. I just recently sold all mine, and I was able to get all the crates, so I made the $200,000. And it doesn't take that long. I believe I was able to sell $200,000 2 to 3 times in one day, and I wasn't even trying that much. I wasn't grinding on it. So if you grind all day on the bunker and do it, then you can make a lot of money. I mean, if you really worked hard, you could probably make $1 million a day, and that's just with the bunker. But with that being said, I'm gonna cut straight to me being in the bunker so I can kind of show you around. Alright, we are here. So the bunker that I'm at right now, this is the cheapest bunker you can get, and although it is on the map, if you look at it, it's extremely far away. It's all the way in Blaine County, it's like by Mount Chiliad. But although it's usually a drive around down here where you have to get supplies, it is not that hard, and I'll show you why. I'm going to show you a guide about how to sell, but before that, I'm just going to look around the bunker and kind of show you what is in here. If you don't want to see this, you could just skip ahead, and I'll be showing the best guide for how to get supplies. But just for the people who kind of want to see what the bunker is, I'll be here to show you. Alright, so this is the bunker. I'm not going to walk all the way around it, but just kind of a quick tour. Over here, you can have your mobile operations center. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying that unless you want to upgrade the cars in it. But it's not a bad investment. It's just good to have, and it's actually on sale right now. But if you come over here, just kind of follow where I was going. This is the computer. The one good thing about having this is you don't need to be a CEO. So I have a CEO building, so I can be, but you can be a VIP. So the one great thing about having the bunker is you don't need to be a VIP, and you don't have to buy the you don't have to be a CEO to do anything here. So I would just go over here to the resupply and steal supplies. And once you do this, it'll take you outside and you could sell supplies. And here's where I think it is good to have the bunker this far. So for this mission, I'm going to skip that because it's not very important. So you have to destroy the trucks. And it could be super annoying, especially because you have to go all the way there, and it could just be a really long drive. But, and I'll cut to once I get there, after I say this, once you get to the military base, while you're in a mission, when you do one of the missions, you don't get the cops on you. I'm not sure in terms of blowing up cars, but if you jump right into the military base and steal a jet, then you won't get the cops on you. So you can easily steal a jet and destroy all the trucks, or destroy helicopters, or do whatever. Just basically get across very, very easily. And the fact that you can do this, and the fact that this is really the only bunker that makes sense since you're always going this way to get to Los Santos, it can make it really, really easy to get there and back very fast. So I'm going to cut straight to getting to the military base to just show you what I do. Alright, so we are nearing the military base. Now what you want to do is once you're driving on this road, there's going to be over here, and I'll drive up it so you can see, there's going to be a little lip over on this side, and if you jump your car, it may take a couple tries, but if you jump your car right on this lip, then you go straight into the military base. And if you see on the mini-map, I don't have the police after me. So I can go straight over to a jet, no matter which one I want to go to, and fly all the way to Los Santos. And it's very, very fast because I can go over the mountains, and jets are very, very, very fast. So this is a very efficient way of getting there quickly. So let me find a jet. There's not one there. I mean, this is obviously annoying. You have to find one, but once you do find one, it's very easy to. Or you could take a buzzard, but I usually take a jet just because it's faster. So I would get into the jet over here. And again, it's really nice because even when I get in the jet, the police are not after me. So I usually just come up here, and while I'm getting into it, I mark one. So one's right here. And then you just get into a jet, and you fly over to it and destroy it. And it makes it really, really easy. And the reason why this is very nice is because, again, like I said, the other bunkers don't have this ability. So whereas for the other bunkers, it would be extremely out of the way to go over to the military base to pick up a jet. For this, you're already going past it, so it's very, very efficient. And then I'll just kind of show. So like I locked into the truck, I blew it up, and the supplies are right there. So and that thing that's nice about this is because this is so close, I could just pull my jet over if I'm not okay. I blew it up, but that doesn't really matter. If you could just jump out of your jet and go to the supplies, then it's very quick, like I said, very efficient, and it's immediate. So I'm not going to show you me putting the supplies in, but that's my guide to doing the bunkers. And next, I'm going to show you what to do for the nightclub. Another tip that I would add, just as a kind of money making like tip, is I would not buy unless you really want to. I personally do not buy luxury cars. I do not buy like the Zentorno or the like any car like that. Mainly because you don't really need them. I would say the only really nice car to have is either the Kuruma or the Duke of Death. And the one thing that's nice about the Duke of Death and the Kuruma is the Duke of Death. If you go onto Warstock, I believe it's free, and it's an armored car. I actually have it, but it's destroyed right now. But it's a free car and it's armored. So unlike this Jeep where I can get shot through the windows, you can't get shot very easily through that car. And with the Kuruma, I think the Kuruma is just a better kind of Duke of Death. So although it's more expensive, I think it's like 550,000. Um, it's very nice. So I would either say don't worry about cars, just like me, or you can get the free Duke of Death or the $500,000 Kuruma, and those can be very helpful. But I don't think buying a luxury car in the beginning of trying to make money is good. But once you have enough money, you've kind of bought all that you want. I think it's good. All right, so with the bunker kind of shown to you and with the bunker done, now we're going to talk about the nightclub. So I'm not really going to go to the nightclub, and I'm not going to. Okay, this is the best thing about the nightclub. So with the nightclub, you can easily make money without doing anything. And the reason why that's very nice is because while you're doing resupply missions for your bunker, you're making money with the nightclub no matter what. So the only downside to having the nightclub, just first and foremost, just so you know, is with the nightclub, there's two ways of making money. The first way of making money is keeping your popularity up. So doing popularity missions and everything, or making the upgrades so that your popularity stays. You can max out $70,000, and you can make, I believe, like $10,000 a day, as long as you keep your popularity all the way up. But I would not say that that is the most efficient way of using the nightclub. I personally think it's a waste of time. I don't have my popularity is all the way down, and I make $100 every day in like GTA time. So I believe every 24 minutes I make $100, and that's not bad. But the best thing about the nightclub, or it's if you look at it, the worst thing about the nightclub is that you can buy other businesses. So let's just say, for instance, the cocaine farm or the weed farm or the counterfeit cash farm. And when you have those, you can link it to your nightclub, and without having to have supplies in those farms, you can make money. And all of them have different prices. There's other videos that will tell you how much you make based on that, um, or like which are the best. But you can have five farms going at once. Right now, I have four. And although it's a problem because you do have to buy those farms, so obviously you have to buy the cocaine farm, and to do that you need to be an MC. So there's a lot of money involved. But even if you're spending money on that, which is obviously a problem for some people since this is the money making guide, it still in and of itself pays for itself in the end. I've already made back all the money I've spent, and I'm still making money. So I think it's an investment that's worth it, but and especially with the upgrades. The upgrades are very expensive, but I would say I wouldn't worry about the popularity upgrade. I don't have that, and I don't think it's important. But in terms of the upgrade where you get better security, so that if you get attacked, you're better prepared and you don't get attacked since you have security, and then also the upgrade that speeds up the processing of of all the supplies. I believe it's around 2 million to upgrade both those, but I think the investment is highly worth it. So both the bunker and the nightclub are very, very good. I mean, I know I wasn't going to, but just because I showed you the bunker, I will go to the nightclub and show you what the computer's like. But mainly, those are so both of them have their downsides. Obviously, the bunker is expensive, and you have to keep filling up all the way. And for the nightclub, you need other businesses. But both those I think are the best and most fun ways of making money, mainly because for the nightclub you don't have to worry about getting supplies, and for the bunker I don't think the missions are that bad. Sometimes you get to drive tanks, and overall it is a really good way because then paired while you're filling up your bunker, your nightclub is getting money, and then when you sell all your nightclub money, your bunker has time to lose supplies, and it's just a cycle that you can go through. So I will take you guys to the nightclub, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright guys, we've made it to the nightclub, so I'm going to be going inside and I'm not really going to give a tour, I just want to show you kind of what to do on the computer, and the best kind of ways you can use the computer and everything. I think another important thing to note is that I don't believe location for the nightclub is very important. So I would not go and purchase the most expensive one, mainly because it's just a waste of money. There's no location benefit. Just like the bunker, I don't believe spending the money is worth it. But anyway, so we are here. This is where the computer is. In the beginning, you have to do setup missions, but I don't have those. And once you log on, you have 3 ways to do it. So if you see, I have these 4 bars, and these go up as my businesses make money. And if you go to, where is it, nightclub management, or here, sell goods. So organic produce, this is weed, is 21,000. South American imports, this is if you buy cargo with the CEO office, this is 48,000. Cargo and shipments, this is with the bunker. And the one good thing about the bunker and the nightclub is you can make money with the bunker on the nightclub. So buying those 2 are really good. Or cargo and shipments is the I'm sorry, it's not the bunker. The cargo and shipments is the cargo bay for the CEO office, and then sporting goods is from the bunker. So all of these, like pharmaceutical research, printing, cash creation, or this is counterfeit cash, I don't have these. But if I did, if you go to warehouse management, you have 5 people you can hire. I only have 4, mainly because I don't really need a 5th one. But you have them so you can assign them. So out of the 7 of these that you can have, you can only assign to 5. So don't go getting all 7. I would say the most important ones and the ones that make the most money are cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and printing and copying. I have organic produce just because I didn't know, but those are the best ones. And then if you go down to sell goods, then you could sell them all. And the good thing about this over here, they're special orders, is if you have all of these, so if you save up all of your goods and make sure that you have a ton of them, for these special orders, you make all the money that you would plus 5%, I believe, or 15%. So you're making more money if you do it in like a bundle, I guess. But you can also, let's just say I need $40,000 only. I could sell this only instead of selling all goods. If you go up here, then you could sell some. So instead of doing a big shipment that's harder, you could do them either individually or just if you need some quick cash. And the upgrades right here are what I'm talking about. So this, I would not get the staff upgrade. I don't think this is important. But the security upgrade and the equipment upgrade would equal around 2 million. But I don't have them, as you can see, but I think they're very, very important. So this is the guide for people who aren't afraid or don't care to spend money. But now we're going to go on to, if you don't want to spend money in GTA 5 online, but you want to make money, and you want to make it fast so you can get the casino and everything, what should you do? And this is just my personal opinion, so you may not want to do this, but this is just my guide. So first thing I would do is races. Stunt races just happened, and the double XP and double RP happened. And I would either look out for races that do that, or just overall the double XP and RP. I feel like people overlook them a ton. I made over, I think, $300,000 with a couple hours of grinding on the races. And while I'm doing that, I'm making money in the bunker and the nightclub. So it's just a really good way to put everything together. So that would be the first, I guess, thing I would do. And then if you don't want to do that, if you have a friend that has a lot of money, I would do heists with them, or I would help them with their bunker, or be an associate with them. Because when you're an associate with them, if you grind all day, you can make a lot of money. So being an associate's really good, helping them with the heists is really good because you get the bonuses from the setups, especially the Doomsday heist. Because you can make, if you do the whole heist with them, you can make upwards of $1 million if you just grind all day and do that. I would say doing... if you do end up getting a CEO office, and obviously a lot of people aren't going to be doing this, since this is the free one, or this is like for people who don't want to spend money. But if you do want to spend money, if you do VIP work, a lot of them are really good, and you don't need anything for them. So assassinate all targets, the headhunter, you don't need anything for that. For air freight, you don't need anything for this. For haulage, just all those, you don't need anything for them. All you can do is just make some quick money, and it's very, very nice. Also, if you go to online, go to jobs, go to play job, and go to Rockstar Created, there are hundreds of jobs here that you could do. Stunt races, deathmatch, capture, last team standing. A lot of these make some really good money, and if you put your time into it and keep doing it over and over, you can make a lot of money. But the one problem that people see is none of these cash guides are easy. And unless you're wanting to hack and do glitches to make money, you're gonna need to put some time into GTA. And if you put time into GTA, you can make some good money. And I would say the best way to make money without wanting to spend is all the things I've just said. You could do missions, versus, adventure mode, or adversary mode, and parachuting. A lot of these are really good ways to make money. And you also want to utilize using your friends to make money. I think that's, I mean, it sounds kind of rude, but like you want to use people to make money. Because if your friends have money and you help them, GTA has made it so if they have money, then you could spend it, or not spend their money, but more so use them to help you make more money. And then there's just some side jobs, like if you get emails, like doing this bounty, like the bounty targets. This is also a great way to make money while you're waiting for something. So if you're waiting for a friend to get online, or if you're waiting for me right now, I'm waiting for my bunker to finish with the supplies and my nightclub to fill up, you could do stuff like that because it's just fun. And even though it may not be as lucrative as you would hope, it's still enjoyable. And I think a lot of times it isn't as important making money as it is having fun in GTA. And you can make money while having fun. So with that being said, this is the end of this GTA money guide. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. So give me a like or subscribe if you want to. Or if you didn't like this guide, give me a dislike and let me know what you would want to hear. Or tell me your ideas for making money. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.